Hi everybody, this is Corey with Frenchtown Beads, and today we are going to be learning how to do the Rebel bracelet. The Rebel is kind of in between a goddess bracelet and an XOXO. It's got 3 strands of leather where the goddess has 2 and the XOXO has 4. So these are some examples of how they look. This one has the 8mm down the middle, which is my preferred size. And then I use different sizes on the outside and different size rings to get different effects. So you can kind of play around with it and see what you like to do. The first thing we're going to do is gather up our supplies. You're going to need about 15 of your center bead, 28 of your side beads, and about 30 of your jump rings. I kind of just grab a bag of 50 and call it a day. 1mm or 0.5 leather, as long as it fits through the hole of your beads, you're fine. And then a shank button. So the first thing you're going to do, your leather you need about a yard of. We're going to try and put this into 3 equal pieces so that they're all even. Sometimes when it gets to the end of the spool, that's a little bit easier said than done. There we go. I think on this side we've got it. We're going to go ahead and clip that loop, and we're going to put the button on here and bring it down to the end, which apparently knotted itself because it feels like Monday. Okay. We're going to knot it and get it as close to the shank as we can. A lot of people like to put a little dot of glue in there so that that 3rd strand is really good and snug in there. We're going to separate our 3 strands. We want these all to kind of be about the same length so you're not reaching everywhere, so we'll trim this guy. We're going to start by taking our largest, our 8mm bead, and putting it on the center. We take an 8mm ring and put it on your outside and your center. We're going to take a smaller bead and it's going to go on that outside because it's going to be like your trim on the side. And then we're going to do another jump ring on that side. Shake it down a little bit. Then we're going to put a ring on our left outside and our center. And then a bead on the outside on the left. And then a ring on those. See how we've got our pattern already started. We're going to do our next set. We're going to take our 8mm bead, shake it down, a ring on your 2 right side threads, the smaller bead on the outside, and a ring on both. Then a ring on your 2 far left, the bead on the far left. Oop. You go over there, and then your ring on both. Bring it down so you can see how it's starting to take shape. We're going to continue that until we have our 15 down the center and all of our side beads are on. I'm going to add on one more on the end here that it's missing. And to tie it off, we're going to take all of our 3 pieces. And just like how we knotted it down here, we're going to knot it up here. Getting that knot as close to that end bead as possible. Keep in mind the tighter you get it, it's fine. The leather is going to stretch out a little bit. That's just normal for leather. So to start with it really tight is a good idea. Then we're going to tie another knot about 1 inch down the road so that your button will fit in there. And it'll slide over your button for your clasp. And if you've got enough at the end here and you want to add a couple, you can make a little tassel. Tie those off. This one might be a little short. This is where arthritic fingers come in handy. Oh, wow, that hurts. All right, and then we'll do one on this one. We'll do a small one. And that, we're going to trim off this one And that one. And we're all done. That is the Rebel bracelet. Have a good time.